guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf. Today is another tag video, and this one is all about food. Alright, so if you guys remember from the past couple of weeks, Tracy over at Trials of a Long-Haired Girl is doing Tag Tuesday. Videos that are tag videos, just so that we can get our mind off of what's going on in the world, and they're kind of fun. It's kind of interesting to hear what other YouTubers have to say and learning about each other a little bit. It's fun. I am going to be tagging Let's Get Fit with Sandy because she loves tags. I love watching her tags. I love watching her videos in general. So I want to hear her answers. I'm sure she's got some creative answers. And I am also going to be tagging Lisa over at From Dumpy to Diva. She is an awesome foodie, and I really, really want to hear her answers. So I'll put a link to their channels in the description box down below, and click on them and watch their videos. And then once they come out with their response to this, watch that because it'll be interesting, I'm sure. All right, so this is a list of 10 questions, and they're all food related. Number 1, what did you eat for dinner last night? Well, what did I have? I made just a stir fry. I cut up some turkey kielbasa, threw in some vegetables, stir fried it up, threw in some of the G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce, sauteed it a little bit longer, ate it. And then I had one of those the cake things where you mix an egg and a banana and some chocolate chips and a packet of calorie-free sugar, mix it up, microwave it for 3 minutes. That was my dessert. It was wonderful. All right, number 2. If you could make one food calorie-free for a year, what would it be? Can I say all forms of pasta? I'm obsessed with wanting pasta really, really bad right now, but the amount that I eat way over my portion, or way over my point, so I do not have as much of it as I want to. So if that could be calorie-free for a year, that'd be great. Even if it's just a basic spaghetti, I'm totally fine with that. But all forms would be great because I love lasagna. I haven't had lasagna in a long time, actually. Maybe I'll have that Sunday. But yeah, so pasta. Number 3, how often do you go to the grocery store? Before this quote-unquote pandemic, I went nearly daily, maybe every couple of days, because I work for tips, first of all, so I can't afford to buy a week's worth of food at a time, but also because I used to have issues with control as far as if it's here, I'm going to eat it. So the easiest way was for me to just not have it here and just buy it as I need it type of thing. Luckily now I have a lot better control, which is really coming in handy for this pandemic that's going on right now because I don't want to go every single day. So I'm going like maybe once a week, maybe a little bit longer if I'm able to, and stocking up on what I can and throwing it in there. I am getting unemployment right now, so it's not like it's a ton of food, but also luckily I'm not spending a ton of money on anything else. Definitely not gas or any of that type of stuff. So that is being helpful. So now I'm going like a week and a half if I'm able to. Not Corona, I promise. Number 4, do you make a list before going to the grocery store? It depends. If I am just like right now, I just go and I just grab whatever I want. I'm like, okay, like Aldi has this 96% fat-free ground beef. So I'll just grab that or grab bags of salad mix, fruits, vegetables, whatever. If I am making a recipe, then I do make a list because I will guarantee if I have a specific meal plan in mind, I will forget something if I do not have a list. So I text myself and just type out everything on my phone, text it to myself. That way I can look at it. Or if I do write it down, I'll take a picture of it. I'm not going to bring in a big old notebook or anything, but I will be able to check it off on my phone, or at least mentally check it off. So yeah, depends on what I'm going to the grocery store for. Number 5, 3 things always found in your kitchen. Bananas for one, like I'm obsessed with bananas. You guys know this. always found in my kitchen. So bananas, sugar, 0 calorie sugar, especially lately because I've been obsessed with having coffee in the morning, which is weird because I've never been a coffee drinker. I've always hated coffee, but I've been obsessed with it since I've been stuck at home all the time. Especially because that's my only source of caffeine, because I did make a thing where I'm only having soda, diet soda, if I am at work. So since I'm not working right now, I don't have any soda in the house. So I am making coffee in the morning, drinking that for my caffeine. It typically helps with headaches, except for Sundays, you guys know. But so bananas, sugar-free or calorie-free sugar, and it's hard to say what else that is a quote-unquote staple. Probably broccoli or lettuce. Stuff to make salads or veggie sides. So not a specific one, but that type of thing in general. All right, number 6. How often do you clean out your fridge? Not often enough. I do not have a time limit that I do it on. I need to do it really bad. Actually, since the end of last week, I have had it written on my chalkboard wall that I want to clean out the fridge. And for me, especially because I have a roommate, so sometimes there's stuff in there that I think is bad or that I think he doesn't necessarily want, but I don't know, and I don't want to throw away his stuff. So then I end up just not doing it at all. So today or tomorrow, hopefully today, I actually plan to go through and clean it out because he's not here. So he moved in with his boyfriend for during the quarantine. So it's just me, and anything that is still his in there, which I don't think anything's left that's his, but if there is, I know I can throw it away because he's not going to be coming for it in the next, couple of weeks or so. So yeah, not often enough. Hopefully I'll get better at it. Okay. Number 7, do you use a slow cooker? And if so, share a favorite recipe. I don't have a slow cooker, so no. I have an Instant Pot, and it does have a slow cook feature. I've never used it. I've never slow cooked anything in my life, so I have no idea how to do it. Yeah. So yeah. Number 8, how often do you try new recipes? I would probably say a couple of times a month I try something new. I don't know if I would say that it's necessarily a new recipe. A lot of times I just get creative with, this sounds like it'd be kind of good together, and kind of make it up myself. Or if I do a recipe, then, that happens. Because sometimes I'm like, I want something with this in it. So google.com and look it up. Yeah, so probably a couple times a month. I am a creature of habit where I'll make something and I'll have it every day that week. So yeah. All right, number 9. What is your most delicious meal you make? It's not really a meal. I would say the mac and cheese that I make, the low point one. If I remember, I'll put a link down below to that. If not, it's in one of my cook with me things playlist. But the mac and cheese that I make is probably my most delicious. I do love that, especially I love mac and cheese in general. So a healthier version is fantastic. That, or again, that cake thing that I talked about this morning. I've not been recording this video all day, I promise. The cake thing that I call it cake. I think it's technically a souffle, but I call it cake because it tastes like cake. But the egg, banana, blah, 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 blah thing, that is probably my other most delicious thing that I make. Yeah. All right, number 10. Share one thing in your kitchen you don't like despite it being there. I forgot how she worded it. I copied this with pencil and she worded it a little bit differently. But one thing that's in my kitchen that I don't like. I almost said nothing because it's just food that I buy for myself. But I'm going to tweak that. And actually there's 2 things. And it's not really that I don't like them. It's that I'm not going to eat them. I bought the wrong bread and the wrong turkey bacon one day. So they are a lot higher in points than what I thought. So the bread, even the other day I was making myself a sandwich and was tracking everything. And this is why I do typically, if I am making it, I'll scan the label, even if I know how many points or, whatever, and I type it in or go to my recents, I still prefer to scan just in case it's a randomly different thing. So I thought I had the right bread and made the sandwich, put the light mayonnaise on it, cheese, all that jazz, turkey. And right before I took a bite, I was like, let me scan. Let me just put this in here so that I can actually sit down and enjoy this without having to track while I'm eating. And I'm glad I did, because that was the wrong bread, where 2 slices of it was 6 points. I bought it by accident, or my roommate bought it. I don't know. Either way, it's here. And no, I bought it. It was from Aldi, but it was not the healthier kind. So instead of 2 points for 2 slices, it was like 6. So I took everything and I scraped it off onto the healthier bread. And then also the Aldi turkey bacon is a lot lower in points than the Walmart brand, or whatever kind I get from Walmart, the Butterball, or there's another one that make turkey bacon, and they are higher in points. And if I'm going to be eating turkey bacon instead of real bacon, I need low points. So actually this time when I went to Aldi, they didn't have turkey bacon. They were out of it, which makes me really sad. So I went ahead and got their regular bacon, and it is 3 points for 2 slices. And again, when I say points, I am on the Weight Watchers Green plan or the iTrack Bites Sugar Smart. They're the same plan. I say points instead of points/bites, whatever. But either way, whenever I'm talking points or bites, I'm talking about on those 2 plans. But yeah, so I got the regular bacon for that, and that is the same amount of points as what the turkey bacon is from Walmart. Then I'm going to buy real freaking bacon. Especially it's like the cedar roasted or whatever it is. I forgot what it's called now. But yeah, so those 2 things I would say, sorry, I got on a weird tangent there. Those 2 things are what I would say are things that are in my kitchen that I do not like, because they might taste good, but they're not worth the points for me. All right, so that is all of the questions. And again, I am tagging Let's Get Fit with Sandy and From Dumpy to Diva. Check out their channels. Their links will be in the description box down below. I am only tagging 2 people because since these tags are happening every single week right now, I want to give the people opportunities to tag other people. If I list like 6 people like I normally would in a tag, then every week the people are going to get sick of it. And also when I tag them, then they don't have people to tag. So tagging those 2, check them out. And if you are interested in doing this tag, comment down below. 1, feel free to answer any of the questions down below. And I'd love to hear your guys' responses. But also, if you do have a YouTube channel, and if you do the tag, let me know, and I'll tag you in a future video. All right, so that's all I got. And I will let you guys go and talk to y'all later.